from the start, but with that said, I did make sure to check some of the car's vitals. For example...
Well, it says I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's streaming. Just for whatever reason, I can't seem to. Oh, I gotta manage videos. I wonder. It's a private video. There it is. My bad. So I'm going to do this. You can watch it. It's private or unlisted. And you can follow along. So just if you just make comments on the Discord, it'd be fine. I'll try to watch the Discord and I need another whiteboard.
Target Circle Week's big deals are here. Target Circle members get 30% off select clothing for all, up to 40% off bedding and tech, and more. With deals this big,
Some kind of music
you're gonna need a bigger cart. Hurry! Target Circle.
nfc7. So for whatever reason, I'm looking down. You got your hands together, entwined, fingers. So I guess you're looking down. Well, I'm looking through a set of eyes that's looking down. They got the fingers entwined. They're stress. Doctor visit. So it's kind of like you're waiting, or somebody's waiting. So I don't know if that's you or if that's um, here we go. Okay. So what, are you getting an MRI? What are you going in for? What, okay, so if this is a doctor visit, you're going in, it feels like you're going into an MRI machine where you're gonna do the whole body view. Maybe it's just simple X-ray. Um, if I'm not looking through your eyes, or maybe maybe the target's a friend or something. The person's concerned about something, so I'm not quite sure where to go with this. Um, and I'm not even sure if I'm on the right track. I just know that somebody's feeling stressed. Somebody's feeling anxious, uncomfortable. So, am I looking down, or am I standing up and looking down as they're going into the tube? I mean, this is an AOL, the resonance, so don't worry about that. Um, I have, with MRIs, I can feel the magnetic wave. So this is just simply nothing. All right, let me try this again. I don't know if I'm on target here, um, but it feels like somebody's needing doctor assistance or something. I'll erase all this and I'll start from the beginning and see if I can do better. Oh, all right, one more try. So I'll send you these two pictures so you can take a look at them. nfc7. nfc7. Wow. Low no 08. Okay, let me try this again. Um, nfc7. So, Vincent, we're scared. Oh, that's funny. Now you have two views going on right now. So I'm doing this view with this dry location, sterile inside, bright on one side, dark on the other. And then I have another view where I'm looking at a hitchhiker that somebody met and something happened. So now I have two things rambling around my empty little head. Um, Fantastic. You know, it's funny. If I put a descriptor on this circular thing with the little tail, it's gonna be an AOL. Um, but that little circle thing and that little tail is important. And I don't know what it is. I don't want to put a descriptor on it other than it's whitish, it's oblong, and it's got a tail, and I don't know where the tail goes to. I mean, are we looking at a biological, or are we looking at a mechanical. What is this? Biological, biomechanical. Is it important? I mean, for that could be a tea bag, for all I can tell, or a tea strainer. That could be a mouse. That could be an implant. That can be a bladder. Wow, bladder. I'm gonna write this down. Bladder implant. Mouse. So um, these are all AOLs. I mean, but they feel important. The bladder might feel important because you know gotta pee every 10 minutes anymore. Uh, Sucks getting old. So let me take a picture of this and then so what I want to look at is a target. One of the the big things that I'm picking up, and I don't know why, is the interior of a room or something, and the walls are blue. And very distinctive blue. I'm trying to piece together why I'm seeing a blue room. Blue room. And there's orange or gold. So in this blue room, there's splashes of color. There's, I'm not quite sure what it is. The timeline? Oh, let's take a look at the timeline. So the color is moving. So in this room, that color is moving. I don't know if is it like a shirt? Is it like a general area effect? General area effect. Or is it like a fancy general area effect? Or is it just a fancy Hawaiian shirt that I like that has lots of colors? Timeline. So looking at the timeline. So there's an event or a process that has happened. That's what starts. That starts. This is current. Um, because I don't know what the target is, I'm not quite sure what we're looking at. I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know why the word lottery is so important. And I don't know if that means the money lottery or the biological lottery where you win a prize or you win something or you get something depending on your biological status. So I don't know if it's a financial lottery. It doesn't feel like a financial lottery. It almost feels like cancer or something. But then again, winning a lot of money would be like cancer too, because it would definitely destroy you. So I'm not sure. How did you start your own company? So is the target your company? I mean, the starting of the company. Is this why you're so pensive and you're looking at your fingers? I was so worried that you were going to the doctor. Oh my God, that is fantastic. But there's an end date, end end event. I don't know how far in the future that is, but there's an end event, and it's big. So either you're selling the company or whatever. If the target is the company. Well, congratulations. If that is your company, congratulations. Or you're getting ready to start that company. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. So is the target is the target about your company? So the nfc7 is about the company, and you're looking for kind of a general feel for what's going to happen. Because that would explain why I'm looking at an event that that starts and gathers steam, like say a well, what is a target? Oh, you want to know if you keep the job in your company? Well, to me, it looks like you have this is the event or process. So something happens where it looks like you're going to be starting your own company. This is where you're at currently, and at some point there's a big event. And now the question is how far in the future is this big event? And to me, it feels like you're either gonna walk away from the company and the benefits and the money coming in, or you're gonna do a relationship analysis. A relationship between Bea and Silky? I can try. Let me give it a shot. Yeah, so in my mind's eye, these two names are like a magnetic transformer. They're literally like a transformer. So power in and power out. Okay, so there's a voltage that flows through your side. There's a voltage that flows through their sides. There's when the this over here has a signal. It's transferred over to here, but there's loss there's reluctance, there's resistance. Very much like a transformer. Transformer does not want to pass on the energy easily. So it feels like you have a, but it does go through. And when it does go through, it's changed due to your current status, current your current values. Current, I don't think values is the right word. I'm going to put it down. Values. Current emotional status. Emotional status. So, whatever this person is trying to convey or work with you on, the energy has changed. There's reluctance and all this. It's lost. And then this changes according to, I mean, how the day, whatever variables are thrown in, just like a transformer, just like an actual physical transformer. The thing is even though there's loss, reluctance, and resistance, there's it does feel like it works. It feels like there is actual gain. It feels like there are benefits. The benefits outweigh the cost. Outweigh cost. To me, that's what it feels like. So while it's not a perfect scenario, and it's not a good working, because there's heat buildup. There's I don't know what it's called. It's where there's like a spark is emitted, and there's energy that flows outside of this, affecting other people. So it would be um, transference or transference, which would affect work around you, and um, interference. So basically, interference. So what I'm looking at is very much, while there's benefits, there is heat buildup and there's transference and interference. So your energy isn't completely passed through. There's sparks and gaps, and there is loss. So I don't know if that helps, but this bear and you, um, the question is if you're actually starting your company, it's going to be interesting to see how you're adding another layer of resistance. In fact, you're adding multiple layers of resistance, and you're adding, the company would be adding like a third leg on the transformer. The third leg will not only control the voltage output, but it's going to affect everything, and it's going to change everything. So if and when your company comes through, it'll seriously be interesting. I don't know if it's going to make it worse, or if it's just going to, oh shit, you can't see the, but yeah, um, that's interesting. What's the company for? The Gallant Digital. That's interesting. Are you really? Have you seen? I got. I started my remote viewing company. Oh God, I don't even know when I started it, but anyways, I haven't done anything with it. It just I got the license, I got the insurance, I got the bonding. Um, you need to have income. I mean, if you're going to do a remote viewing company, so I'm on Fiverr and I'm making a small amount of income on Fiverr. I got the buy me a cup of coffee and I do all that. Somebody told me that if you do videos, you can do what's called super view, a super view, and people can give you money in order to talk to people. So if you're going to do if you're going to do this remote viewing company, you can do teaching and do the super view thing when your uh, YouTube channel gets to a big enough size. Mine's like 85 viewers, so I don't have very many. Being self-employed sucks, and having money come in dribbles is really bad. So hopefully you can, if you're able to teach and teach online and have courses that offer, you know, an income that will keep you going, that'd be great. I mean, I'm not gonna teach or charge for anything I do. I'll definitely work with people, but I'm not gonna charge money for that. I'm gonna charge money for behind the scenes, um, with the bigger companies. So if I have a outfit that wants me to do a look, like say in the relationship on inside of an office between coworkers, whatever, I don't care. I'll take a look inside and see what I can see. I'll target um, missing people. I've been doing that for a while now. So it would be interesting to see what you can. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a hell of a job. I mean, and the worst part is that takes up so much time. You're going to be, if you lose that job with the benefits and all the money involved, that'd be really tough. Um, if I was you, I would do the RV company, start the RV company, and then work up to where you can actually financially leave, because I wouldn't leave until you had a good solid backing. I need an income to finance my studies of law. Doesn't the teaching English, German, and math for high school students, doesn't that pay pretty good? I mean, isn't that an official, isn't that like an official way to state sponsored thing where the state pays you or the government pays you? What do you mean references? I mean, I can put you on my channel and we can do a couple podcasts, and then I can send my I can send some of my viewers over to you. No, it doesn't pay good? Oh, really? Yeah, my sister is a teacher and she's state sponsored. That's why I was kind of confused. She makes great money. She makes a hell of a lot more than I do. And I own two businesses, so plus she's got benefits, healthcare, great healthcare. I mean, and I've got catastrophic healthcare, which means that I have to pay over $10,000 before the insurance kicks in. There's no benefits to my healthcare whatsoever. References for a new job. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, so it's not like a state sponsored job. It's a side job that for kind of like tutoring or something. Yeah, I gotcha. 30 minutes until live call. What is this? Hmm. I gotta figure out somebody's oh, yeah, side job for tutoring, yeah. And here I thought it was a state-sponsored job where you're living the life of luxury and making good money. Yeah, no, that's definitely not a. Well, how long before you finish your degree? Well, I'll tell you what, let me stop this my video real quick here. I'm gonna stop the streaming. Unless you want to see me look at something else. Is there any other aspects of this that you want me to whip out real quick? I'm gonna send this data to you real quick. What is that? Huh. I don't know what that's to. Doctor visit. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong thing. So let me go into here. Oh, you had an argument. uh, time blind. What is time blind? No wonder you're pensive. That's funny. That's funny. So you're actually worried about an event that happened and if it's going to have long-term consequences. So yeah, there is a long-term consequence or a long-term thing there. I just don't know what it is. Ah, so you're kind of wondering if there's going to be. So this is the person you work with, and you're worried about what it's going to do to affect this current status. So you're wondering, and that's where I think the higher ups are going to have some sort of say in this. I think the people above you guys are going to have. So whatever you two do, um, it's going to be. I don't know what the long-term consequence could be, but it's definitely going to affect your output. So your output will definitely be affected by whatever happens from the higher up. Whatever controls that they put in, it's definitely going to affect you. Uh, does it deteriorate? I don't know. It's going to change, and I think there's going to be changes. So what I'm looking at is, it's you have currently a rocky output, and between the two of you, and the higher ups are going to try to either smooth it out or change it so the output's minimal. I mean, I can't. This is like a filter, and it filters out the blockage. So whatever this person is gonna autism, ADHD, anxiety, and depression. Yeah, that's a kicker right there. Um, so yeah, I'm just seeing that something will be imposed in here to facilitate the transfer of power through. Does it deteriorate? No, but it changes. Yes, there is a change. And I don't know what it means by what kind of reference I get from my company. I mean, does that mean is the company gonna sit on you? Do I know if she could use it against me? Do I know if that she used it against you? I don't know. But it does seem like something is going on, and I don't think consequences is the right answer. I think there's going to be changes made due to. Here I thought you were here I thought you're going to a doctor's office and going to an MRI tube, and I mean I'm looking at the MRI tube. Of course my brain just goes and builds the MRI machine and you sliding into it. Yeah, that's good. I am so happy. I mean, obviously you're not happy because something's going on, but I'm happy that you're okay. Um, if it's just a if it's just a simple conflict, I think changes will be made. I don't know how far it's going to go or what the changes are going to entail. It does seem like it streamlines the output though. So your options though, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you should just leave because I know that if you're making minimal money now, you leave, you make nothing. I'm in the same boat. Do I continue what I'm doing and make minimal money through my remote viewing, or do I go back to work and, try to make money that way while literally pissing out so much money to continue working? I need a lot of tools that cost a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money with my first company, but I make even less with my remote viewing. So I'm in the same boat. Do I stay or do I go? Do I do one or do I do them all? Um, Trying to do a full-time job and remote view is really, really tough. Uh, I'm definitely burning the candle on both ends. So if you leave, you are definitely going to have a lot of shortcomings and shortfalls until you can get your feet under you. So that's what I say. I mean, if you get your remote viewing company up and running and you can get financial backing so where you're not floundering, it would be awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream, and then I'll just keep typing from here on out. All right, stopping the stream.